We've worked with hundreds of people in their 50s and 60s over the last 30 years. As told, we have worked with hundreds of people in their 50s and 60s over the last 30 years, helping them plan for retirement. And one thing that often surprises people is this: the happiest and most successful retirees aren't that way because of what they added to their lives, but because of what they let go of. So in this video, I want to share the things they stopped doing that actually made their retirement better and significantly boosted their life satisfaction. Quick heads up. Some points might spark a few negative comments, but I think it's worth sharing anyway. And if we haven't met yet, we help people across the country throughout their lives and as they approach retirement, focusing on things like taxes, income planning, and investments. Let's jump into the first thing the happiest retirees gave up, and that is taking their time for granted. I came across this concept, and it really hits home as we age. Our health naturally declines with time. It's just part of life. Meanwhile, our wealth often grows as we save and invest. But if we wait too long to enjoy it, poor health can limit how we use our money. Things that used to be fun or easy, travel, adventures, can become harder. Many people want to enjoy the rewards of their hard work now. And another related concept is this visual of your life in weeks. You've got your age on the side, and each line represents a year, 52 weeks. If you're in your 60s, you can clearly see how many weeks might be left. It's just a powerful reminder that time is finite and we should be intentional with how we use it. That doesn't mean you should retire if your work gives you joy and purpose. Absolutely keep doing what you love. But if the stress is outweighing the benefits, it might be time to start thinking seriously about what comes next. And that leads into number 2. The happiest retirees stop saving unnecessarily. We've met many people who have plenty saved and won't run out. But they keep working, not because they love it, but because they think more savings means more security. But here's the thing: no matter how much you have, it might never feel like enough. Often it takes a wake-up call, something happening at work, or a personal realization, to finally see that you've already got what you need. Sometimes we keep working thinking it'll make a big difference. But if you look at your retirement plan, that extra year may only move the needle a tiny bit. From a 98% success rate to 99%, for example. Is that extra year of limited time really worth it? You've worked hard to save. Now might be the time to start enjoying it. And that brings us to the third point. The most fulfilled retirees stop compromising their health. I had a recent call with a couple. The husband said he was thinking about retiring because work had become too stressful. His wife chimed in and said, "Can I be honest?" Then she told me that the stress was affecting him badly. He was exhausted, not sleeping well, not exercising, and it was all taking a visible toll. He agreed, and he realized it was time to put his health first: sleep, nutrition, and exercise. He decided to shift his focus from more income to investing in his well-being, both physically and mentally. Before we move on, I'd love to hear how this is resonating with you. Is this helpful? Have you struggled with choosing between work and health? Share in the comments. It helps others see they're not alone and provides encouragement from those a few steps ahead. Okay, on to the next point. Successful retirees stop worrying so much. There's a constant stream of fear in the media, and it creates anxiety about things that may never even happen. Here's something I've heard. Fear is about a real danger, but anxiety is fear over something that might happen, and often doesn't. Like that Mark Twain quote, "I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened." You can't control the markets, inflation, or elections, but you can control your spending, your portfolio, your tax planning, and how much news you consume. Cutting back on negative media has a clear effect on peace of mind. As the saying goes, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Worrying won't change the future. It just steals today's peace. Next, retirees who thrive stop spending time with people who drain them. You probably know someone who always brings negativity. Maybe it's a friend or even a family member, which makes it even harder. One client couple told me they have a relative who just brings a cloud of negativity every time they meet. It's exhausting. They try to go in with a positive mindset and remind themselves that light drives out darkness, but even so, it's hard. Sometimes you need to have an honest conversation. Let them know how their words or energy affect you. And if nothing changes, it's okay to set boundaries or distance yourself. It's not easy, but protecting your mental health is important. The next thing, they stop spending on things that don't align with their values. If you haven't done a values exercise before, I recommend it. It's quick, and it can really clarify how you want to spend your time and money. In the meantime, think back on your spending over the last month or year. Consider investing in experiences and relationships that create lasting joy, rather than on things that bring short-term satisfaction. The next one might be controversial. Retirees stop over-supporting their adult kids. It's tough. Our instinct is to help. But sometimes that financial support creates dependency and ultimately harms both the parent and the child. You've got less time left than your kids. It's crucial to make sure your own retirement is secure before offering support. They usually have time and options to fix their finances. You may not. Next, retirees stop pretending to be someone they're not. This ties into one of the biggest regrets people have at the end of life. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not what others expected. So be yourself. Stop trying to meet others' expectations. That quote sums it up. At 20, you worry what people think. At 40, you care less. At 60, you realize they weren't thinking about you at all. And finally, stop living with regret. Let go of past mistakes. Focus on the present and future because they're still full of possibilities. If you're 60 or 70, look at data on happiness. Many people report their highest satisfaction in these years. So forgive yourself. Let the past be the past and enjoy the time you have now. If you want a helpful next step, check out the values exercises I mentioned earlier. I'll see you there. Take care.